Duke already had one foot at the door at Aberdeen, according to his agent, but it looks like he is now forcing both feet at the door as he is facing disciplinary from Aberdeen for skipping pre-season. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football. Made a video about a month ago saying that it looked like Duke's time at Aberdeen was done, that his agent wasn't happy at the lack of playing time that he got last season, and the fact that when Duke did play, he was out of position for the majority of the game time. Well, now Aberdeen have come out and they have said that Duke is facing disciplinary action after failing to attend pre-season. He's not turned up at Cormack Park. He didn't go out on the trip to Portugal, and he is now not in Aberdeen's squad for tomorrow's game against, I believe it is, Queen's Park in the opening fixture of the Premier Sports Cup. So, not quite sure what's happening with Duke. This is not the way to go about it, but I would say, with all what's going on now and all this happening, can he stay at one more season at Aberdeen? I doubt it. I thought he was going to leave anyway in this transfer window, but with the way things are looking and the way things are breaking down now, it pretty much seems that he will definitely be on his way from Aberdeen. So, the 24-year-old is yet to return to Cormack Park after missing the pre-season trip to Portugal with a medical issue, and the Dons have now started disciplinary action against him. You would have thought that Duke would have wanted to go to Portugal since he's played there, and I believe he lived there for a long time, but whatever, it's not happening. And now, obviously, since he failed to turn up at Cormack Park, he's basically AWOL. He's missing, and Aberdeen need to do something about it. So Aberdeen have confirmed that they have now started disciplinary action against their striker, who claimed earlier this summer that he is keen to leave. Now, he did say he wanted to leave, but it was more his agent that was adamant that Duke was not going to be there. I think Duke is a decent player, but I don't know if he's an Aberdeen player. I don't know if he's a player that you really want. He did seem to down tools very easily. The first season, he was kind of like head-to-head with Miovski in terms of goals, but there was quite a lot of cheating in there. He does seem like a diver. I don't want to signal him out because he's not the only one, but he doesn't seem like the fairest player of them all. And now his actions here, he wasn't happy last season, and instead of trying to knuckle down and trying to fight and trying to earn his place and trying to build something, try to impress the new Aberdeen manager, it looks like he's just thrown his toys at the pram and not bothered to turn up. And no matter how disgruntled he was last season with the lack of game time and being played out of position, this was a great opportunity for him. I believe he's got 2 years left on his deal. Aberdeen did sign him on a 4-year deal, so he's 2 years left. This was a really good chance for him to come in, get down, get playing football, concentrate on that, concentrate on the pitch and not off the pitch, and make a good impression with the new Aberdeen manager, Jimmy Phelan. But he has decided that he's not going to show up, he's going to sulk, he's going to try and force a move this way. It makes no sense to me. Why not come back? Why not train? Why not try and break into the Aberdeen starting 11? And if you can't do that and if you get a bid, you get an offer, then by all means take it. But his actions here, they're not somebody that you want at the club. They're not somebody that you want in your team. So an Aberdeen spokesperson has said, quote, "It is now an internal disciplinary matter. The club is disappointed that it has come to this," end of quote. So that's a club spokesperson. Manager Jimmy Phelan confirmed that the 24-year-old forward won't be in the squad for tomorrow's Premier Sports Cup opener away to Queen of the South in Dumfries. Phelan added, quote, "Duke is not going to be inside the squad right now. We have some internal issues with the Duke situation. That is all I can say about that. Right now, that is all I can say about the situation." End of quote. And then we've got Aberdeen Live just continuing to say Duke struggled last season to recreate the impact that he had in his first season, which obviously we know about. And his representation has come out, his representative has come out and claimed that he wants to leave and that he will be looking to go and that he wants Aberdeen to accept any good offers that come in for him. So I think this is Duke done at Aberdeen. I'd be shocked if the transfer window ends and Duke is still an Aberdeen player. Can Aberdeen get some good money for him? I mean, I guess so. He hasn't exactly been a flop. I think Aberdeen will get decent money. I'm not quite sure how much, though. Can they get roughly 400, 500, 600,000. Is that the kind of ballpark that they're looking for? Or do they require a bit more? Because we know that Aberdeen did get offers last season and they refused to sell Duke. So maybe Aberdeen think that Duke is worth more money than clubs are willing to pay. And if that's the case, then who knows? Maybe they're not going to sell Duke because they don't want him to let him go on the cheap. But I think with this, they're better off just cutting their losses and moving on. But anyway, guys, that's it. My prediction: Duke will not be an Aberdeen player by the end of August. So we'll see what happens. Aberdeen, positive season coming up. I think, you know, if you're an Aberdeen fan, you must be hopeful. Expectations probably high, exciting. Brand new manager coming in, looking like you might retain Bojan Miovski's services. Yeah, obviously Connor Barron left, but there's room for players to come in. Aberdeen, another rebuilding season. It'll be interesting to see how they go on and if they can rebuild this squad and team. Because, yeah, let's be honest, last couple of seasons Aberdeen haven't been good enough. Some really good performances in Europe, but domestically they have been shocking, especially in the league, and they need to be better. So we'll see if they can do it this season. Anyway, guys, that's it. I think they'll be doing it without Duke, though. Till next time, peace.